Hello everyone, my name is Resnick and today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I've played the demo of this game and made a video about it last year in October and brought this game in the Steam holiday sales last year, but just didn't find the time to actually play it. I still don't know anything about this game. I know it's good and know everybody has an individual story, but I have no clue what's going to happen, so we're gonna just begin now. And it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What the fuck?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did he? But he was happy. Wow, this really reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. I'm currently listening to the audiobook too, because I read in my job all the time, so I don't really need to read in my free time. I can play games, and before I go to bed I can listen to an audiobook. Okay, this looks so fucking familiar. This is where the demo ended. No, left key is interact, and yeah, that's stuck, and that's all the controls you have. Maybe there are some hidden controls.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? What the fuck? Okay, and I actually know people that went to work on a weekend and really arrived at the work.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Really? Doesn't it? Maybe it does. Yeah, they actually went to the office and they just were curious because no people were around on their way to work because it was weekend. And only the time they arrived, they realized, hey, what the fuck? It's the weekend. And they went home again, but that would never happen to me. I like work. Just hate my boss. Smile. Nice picture. The sun is very bright. Can I open any doors? Let me open something. Save the power. Be my Valentine. Oh, that's so sweet. Fuel. On the coffee cup. Yeah, that's right. 427 was my office. If I ever get lost. I'm lost already, I think. I hate Mondays. Oh, okay. I can can open unnumbered doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. In a maze, you always go to the right, I think. Can I close it? I can close that. So, on my left is this one.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that's my plan. I went to my left, just went backwards. Yeah, I think this game is not going to take that long. Don't really know. But I think one playthrough is about 20 to 40 minutes or something, so I don't know how I will split the video up. I'm just gonna try to open every single fucking door here.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I actually really like this room. So
yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Can I sit? I can't really sit. I can fake sit. Here. Oh, paintings? Oh, there's one painting.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yes, because I'm a creep. I really like this voice.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
The game? Which game? Am I in a game? Stanley doesn't know that. Who farted? I love mom. Oh, I can't even jump. Come on, let me at least jump. Fuel. Still gonna wait in here. Coffee nut. I don't know. Maybe I will speed up from here, but I'm gonna wait here. It is 11:30 and you've been in your office for an hour? They said in the intro. When do you start work? Jamal of extended Eclipse to launch day 41. What if it's what is about to plea? The weeks I've spent here, if they feel like were seconds. Sounds by and some. That's blah blah. Is there a return of this room? It's excuse. It calls. What the fuck is this? Would I say he love his has spoke home? Yes, but in a cryptic tone created specifically for the very communication sound units is per one single blah blah blah. Also I'm hungry blah blah blah. Proof that this never happened was the last sentence. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, but I wanna compete against this game and stay here longer. Does the clock move? Does this clock really work? Really fucking does work. I want to wait here until 12 o'clock. See that nothing happens, but... Oh, no. I could get up and just simply keep the game running, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe in the next playthrough. I want... No, okay. I'm leaving. Am I? I wanna... They said there were no more messages, but there must be some messages. I know why people like this game already. Trust the mess with you. I can go back. I would love to go back. Okay, oh, but come on. Okay, let's wait until 22:12. Fifth annual committee meeting of the Internal Revenue Analysis for committees of the Royal Revenue Discussion Club. No girls. The committee hereby proposes the following: that all internal something be reviewed exactly by internal members of totally blah 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 blah. The human beings expecting by members of the 5th annual committee meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for communications of the Royal Revenue Discussion Club smell. Dude, I'm so wasted right now. Here the following members approve the statement. What the fuck? Recommenders for the Oversight Committee. 1991? What? Okay, time's passed. Did? Yes. I'm leaving. Now. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. Oh, no, I can't wait. I think that's an actual minute. Yeah, that is an actual minute. No, I'm not waiting 20 minutes in there.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Sure. Hit it, Dad. Telephone. Interesting integration techniques. I can read that. Nice pictures. Okay. First room on my left is not this one. That's right. Come on. That's the one on my right. Look, it's on my right. So I'm gonna take the one on the left, which is here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. I'm not lying. I went to the left door thingy. What the fuck is this place? Key card. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to get on there. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1,000. penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Can I pick you up? No? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's she? Okay, that's less dramatic. Yeah, that's the same room on the other side, I think. Oh god, that was... Oh. No, I'm gonna jump from the cargo lift. I can't anymore? No, oh god, I messed up. Oh, I wanted to jump. I wanted to jump down there. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Okay, next room. Paint. That looks bad. Do you have no lights in there?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
Wife?
The two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Oh no!
As though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What the fuck?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it what 4:30 I'm supposed to be having a bed, whatever.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
What the?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
More charts. Stop, danger everywhere, blah blah blah. What the fuck? What? Okay. This is gonna be a one huge as fucking long video, however long it takes. I'm not gonna cut anywhere. I don't know what's going on. Who the fuck cares? Wait. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, you prevent me from fucking jumping. Can I go in here? I wanted to jump. No, now I can jump down. Oh, you're so smart.
Your choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
That's why I can jump.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Come on. That's why I can jump. Still don't have a key card. Can you give me a key card? Oh, thank you. Oh, can I go all the way back? I can't go in there. Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh yeah, real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. So great.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What the fuck is happening here? This is awesome. Can I do this again? Okay. I'm going to the meeting room now, and nothing weird happened until now at all. What's the time? Wow, time passes quickly. No, wait. Time reset. That's not fair. The meeting room.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
What the fuck? Hire someone to fire the paper sanitation guy. It was just the best thing on that board. The game's still learning.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard
To make...
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My left is here. I'm gonna enter that door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to it.
This is great.
Follow my lead and you'll be fine.
This is great.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
No,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
one more time.
he entered the door on his left.
One more time.
No, why do that?
I did 5 times now, 6 times. What? When would I get an achievement? Come on, let's go to the left. Let's continue. I'm going to the meeting room like nothing other weird thing happened. Yeah, and it's okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So. Hire someone to fire the paper synergizing guy. That's awesome. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets of the topic off. Employee 47247. I can't remember. Number of slides. Charts and slides. We need reviews. We want to get rid of the dev spot portion but I want to think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. What? Find teenagers to put in teenage demography. Big net, some sort of child trap. A lot of percent teenagers, size of demographics paired between teenagers, throw something in the ideas bin. 10 No more bins, trash cans, renaming of the ideas one, firing of me, ideas bin, what the fuck. What are your dreams for the future? Success, lunch, plant life, blah blah blah. Tips for not getting fired. Yeah, that's the first time. Tall class, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on the coworkers, recent coworkers, blah blah. Using slide to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some level on all. What the fuck? Everyone is unique, you most of all, yeah. That's great. Number of slides, yeah. Saw that, that was funny. What do people want? Rate at which charts on the same slides despite the same information. Please no more charts. Please stop, blah blah blah. The boss appreciation minute. One your boss appreciation minute worksheet. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out a triplicate and read to your special boss application. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another, deal with empathy like yourself, mourned, blah blah blah. Okay. Way too fast. What do you want? Things? More money, things but with money to buy more things, graphs about things, more facts, blah blah blah. The stock market is somewhere here. Okay. Typical meeting room. To do. Synergize more, expand the shift, global market, parade, monetize, free to play. What the fuck? I think that's it. Let's go to our boss of broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, because you can't walk downstairs. What the heck? No secretary? Oh, that's the demo room thing.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 115. Whatever. Is there something else in there?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Who's killing the
Is there
panda?
a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
What the fuck?
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
What?
Is everything all right?
What?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
What the fuck?
Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Never thought of doing that. And now you want to play me again? Well, this is weird as fuck. I'm gonna do this again and do exactly what it tells me.